Hey, first graders. So last week we learned about social studies, and this week we're going to do some science, okay? So, what is a scientist? All scientists wear white coats and work in labs mixing up crazy concoctions all day long. Oh, and they have crazy hair, like this guy, right? Wrong. This is a common misconception, okay, guys? So, while some scientists do wear white coats and some do work in a lab and some even have crazy hair like this famous one, Albert Einstein, other scientists are out conducting research and making predictions without microscopes or chemicals. But no matter what kind of science scientists study, they are all curious people, okay? And curious just means that they have questions about things and they go out and they try and find the answers, okay? So, science is the study of the world around us using observations and experiments. It can be a fun way to explore the world and get your hands dirty. But did you know that science also has something in common with ice cream? Just like ice cream, science can be broken down into many different flavors. Only in science, these flavors are called branches. Just like you might have a favorite flavor of ice cream, many scientists choose to study a particular branch of science. So there's physical science, and physical science is the study of non-living things and rules or laws that describe them. You won't see any plants or animals in this branch of science. If you are a scientist in this field, you might be one of these. Ready? You might be a chemist, and a chemist explores matter and how it interacts. This might include chemical reactions, discovering new elements, designing materials, or even creating fireworks. Pretty cool, right? A physicist, they look at the universe and the rules that explain how it works. In this field, you might study gravity or roller coasters or car collisions or motion. How cool would it be to be a physicist? You could probably go on a lot of roller coasters. I don't know about you, but I love roller coasters. An astrologist. This is also pretty cool. I like this. We learn a lot about astronomy later on. An astrologist investigates outer space and the objects found there. You might study planets or stars or black holes or even other faraway galaxies. So then there's earth science, okay? And earth science is the study of the earth and what it's made out of, okay? And this includes the interior or the inside of the earth, the surface of the earth, and its atmosphere. There are many fields of study in this branch as well, but a few of them are geology, which is the study of the material on Earth's surface and events that take place here. Here, you might dig up fossils or study earthquakes or predict the next volcanic eruption. Pretty cool. Oceanology, which is the study of the ocean. But remember, this isn't going to be the living parts of the ocean. Instead, you're going to be looking at the ocean floor, the currents, or even tsunamis. There's also meteorology, which is the climate and the atmosphere. This includes predicting the weather and measuring climate change and predicting the impacts of each of them. Then there's life science, okay? And life science, just like it sounds, is the study of living things. There are many, many fields in life science depending on what living thing you decide to study. There are specific fields for insects and fish and even seaweed. Some of them are biology, which is the large field of studying life. Here you can study all sorts of living things and how they interact with one another. Botany, which is the study of plants. This may include trees, flowering plants, and non-flowering plants. In this field, you may make measurements of populations or determine a new food crop. Ooh, maybe a new vegetable. Who knows? And then there's zoology, which is the study of animals and their behavior. This doesn't necessarily mean you're going to work in a zoo. You might also study animals out in the wild or even in a lab setting. So now I want you to go and watch the read aloud. That link is also in our agenda. And then after that, I want you to get your first grade journal out and I want you to write what kind of scientist you're most interested in. Okay. And then I want you to tell me why. So if I were going to write in mine, I'd probably say, I am most interested in zoology because I love animals and I have lots of animals. So I'd love to study them. Okay? All right, go watch that little read aloud and then get started on your work. And I can't wait to see what kind of scientists you guys are interested in.